What's up, everybody? Marcus here. I was doing a little studying and I came across this article on Forbes.com and it reads, 7 myths about life insurance. And it says here, this is just the first part. I'm not going to read all 7 of the myths or anything. I'm just going to read the first little snippet. It says life insurance is kind of like the Rodney Dangerfield of financial planning. As one of most people's least favorite financial topics, it gets no respect. No respect. When people think of a life insurance agent, they think of someone like this guy. And that part takes you to a link to the movie Groundhog's Day. And the agent in there is like, his name is Ned Ryerson or something like that. It's pretty funny, actually. You should check it out if you haven't seen Groundhog's Day. But it goes on to say, yet it's something that almost everyone needs, and not having it when you need it can be devastating to your family's well-being. Devastating. Now, then it goes on to list the 7 myths, but I'm not gonna take all that time. I can do it in another video, I guess. But I just wanted to get people's opinions as to what I guess what would you say is the thing about life insurance that makes it people's least favorite financial topic? Because I know people like to talk about everyone I come to likes to talk about investing and stuff like that, but when it comes to protecting the income that you're using to invest, I don't think people get that part of it, because and I get a lot. We get a lot of this as we sit down with people, because I am actually a life insurance agent and I am no Ned Ryerson, but I can only hope to be one day. But and you come across the same. It's like people just say, well, I don't need it. But it's kind of like, why wouldn't you need it if there's someone that depends on you, on your income? If you have debts, house mortgages. The big one now is student loans, because those don't go away. They don't go away. But it's kind of like, if something were to happen to you, you just want your loved ones to just fork over their money for your burial, because that's essentially what it's when you don't get it and you don't have the money for it. Because I run into it all the time. People living paycheck to paycheck, and they're just like, what do I need life insurance for? Well, because you don't have a lot saved. And then they'll go into, well, let's do some investing. And it's like, well, that's only going to help you if you can let this sit in there for a long time. And I think that's the part that people don't understand, that well. Because it's kind of like you're renting the wealth that you want to have one day, right? If you don't have it already. Like, if you have it already, then it is what it is. But most people that we sit down with, they're not wealthy. Not yet. They may be on their way, but they aren't there yet. So it's like, why? What is the exact premise behind not wanting to make sure the people that you love, you say you love, get taken care of when you're gone. Because I remember when I was in the military, that was the first thing that I wanted to talk about. Because it was like, I didn't know what was going to happen. It was literally, I didn't know what was going to happen. So I was like, hey man, can we make sure this is taken care of? So if something does happen, my mother and my sister are both going to be in a better position. You know what I mean? But I guess not everybody's on the same thinking level, I guess. So, if you guys have any thoughts or any opinions, I'd love to hear them. If you want to learn more about life insurance, feel free to hit me up. I keep telling people, hey, that's what we do, man. And we do it very well. So, leave a like, share it, so we can get some more people in on this conversation. If I know you, come on, bruh. Hit your boy up. Talk to you later.